Problem, I don't feel excited about the future. I feel stuck. This has played out in my life, and I got to a point that, funnily enough, that I'd always dreamed of getting to, which was owning a successful fitness business close to the beach. And it took me the best part of 10 years to achieve just that. But once I had achieved it, I felt lost. It had been a North Star guiding me for so long that when I got there, I felt like I had nowhere else to go. I stopped feeling excited about the future because I couldn't see one. This was a problem for me. I achieved what I wanted to achieve, so I started to feel stuck. I stopped moving forward, and if you stop forward momentum, you start to decay and you start moving backwards. Staying in exactly the same spot doesn't usually end too well. I stopped growing. Now, my options at the time: rebuild my team and fully step away to focus on the business rather than in it. Didn't excite me, as I love to coach and I love to have that direct impact on people's lives. Option number 2 was buy another location, build another team, and use the same systems we had created, ultimately stepping up to manage over the 2 spots. Once again, didn't really excite me. Option number 3, step away into a new project and build something that supports the lifestyle I want over the next decade. Now, this excited the shit out of me. Excited, scared, same. I knew I needed to take a leap of faith, but almost needed a sign or a nod. I got speaking to my wife one night and she asked me a very, very simple but powerful question. Have you ever felt like this before? And how did that work out for you? Such a powerful question. It made me revisit all the other times in my life when I had leveled up. All the other times in my life when I had felt the fear but did it anyway. And I actually began to list them down in no particular order. Moving to Australia was huge. Starting a fitness business. The very business that I now feel too comfortable was once a really scary leap of faith away from full-time employment. As I listed each of these moments, it hit me every time I've grown, it's because I chose to step into something uncertain. Each leap had its own fears, its own risks, but every single time I came out stronger and even more fulfilled. I realized for me that excitement wasn't about reaching a destination. It's about who you become on the journey. So if you're feeling stuck, if the future doesn't look exciting, it might be because you've outgrown where you are. Maybe it's time to set a new North Star, to find the challenge that reignites that spark. My solution was to step into a new project that aligned with the life I wanted for the next decade. It absolutely terrified me, but I felt alive. And that's the kind of growth I'm talking about, the kind that makes you feel excited about the future again. If you're feeling stuck, maybe it's time you ask yourself, what's my next big leap I'm avoiding? Because sometimes the very thing that you're resisting will be the very thing that leads you to where you want to be.